Nene was my best friend when I was a kid. Oh, that wasn't a real name. See, we were from Compton, okay? And in Compton, as anyone from Compton will tell you, everybody has nicknames. On my block, there was Boo Boo, Cookie, Junior, Poochie, that was my little brother's best friend. Always two-syllable names. Niecy, oh, and of course, what neighborhood doesn't have a jughead? And then there was Nene, my best friend. Nene was tall and thin and ganglion. I used to think when I was a child, very enviously, of course, she'll grow up and be a model. Watch. She was as dark as Belgian chocolate and as striking as a Nigerian princess. And she was very maternal in a sense, you know, which I guess I appreciated without really even realizing, you know, because Nene was the only one out of all the kids on our block, and there were thousands, who had been able to successfully pull me away from my imaginary friends and engage me in a little human bonding. I loved Nene. And we went through, I am talking, the war together. Do you know what I mean? I mean, we discovered boys together. We discovered our blossoming womanhood together. And one Christmas, I remember, we debated fiercely on the existence of Santa Claus. If I remember this correctly, I believe she won that argument. Nene was always winning the arguments, you know, because, see, Nene was actually 2 years older than me. And as a child, that's a world of difference, you know. So all the little nerdisms that she was just growing out of, I was just growing into. But that, of course, worked out perfectly for me because I always had the benefit of her hindsight. It was perfect. It was a perfect union. And, of course, she could also beat up anybody on the block, so no one ever messed with me. It was heaven. Our favorite game was pretend. And we used to pretend everything. We used to play house and pretend we were giving birth to our children. First, I'd be the mother and she'd be the doctor. Then she'd be the mother and I'd be the doctor. Then we both found out how babies really are born, and that promptly frightened us away from that game. I could not imagine it in my wildest dreams when they described it to me. Okay. And let me see what else. We used to pretend we were rich. We used to pretend we had long blonde hair. Don't worry, therapy, I'm over it. We used to pretend we were movie stars, and we used to take turns pretending we had won the coveted role of Julia over Diane Carroll. Oh, she could not hold a candle to us. We used to pretend we were married to Michael Jackson and Bobby Sherman, respectively. Then we trade off when we got bored. And we used to get the tools out of our dad's garages, use them as batons, and have pretend parades down the middle of Pearl Avenue. It's too late to turn back now. I believe I'm falling in love. Come on, Nene, it's too late to turn back now. Baton twirl. I believe I'm falling in. Hey, get out of here, Cookie. You heard me, I said get out of my way. You see a hoe, you slap it. Yo, narrow booty, cootie wench. Come on. At least my mama ain't on the pancake box. At least nobody calls me cootie girl. At least my daddy don't put TV Guide on layaway. At least my daddy got a job. Kids are the cruelest creatures of the earth. Never let the contrary be stated. And where was Nene when you needed her? This cookie chick was calling my bluff. At least my mama ain't on welfare. At least my mama don't have her charge account at the Goodwill. Nobody's mom had a charge account anywhere, the truth be told, okay? I mean, we were just brilliant at playing the dozens, that's all. And it was always economic punches we'd pull, you know? I mean, that's how it is when you live in the hood, you know? You spend your entire childhood wishing you could somehow escape the hood. So you push your economic fantasy way up above everybody else's. And we were always poets about it, you know what I'm saying? Yo mama, yo daddy, yo greasy granny, got a hole in her panties, got a big behind, look like Frankenstein. Remember this one? The LA Stomp? Hey, get out of here, Cookie. Get out of here, Cookie. Nene, help me. Nene, help me. Oh, Nene. Oh, get her, Nene. Yeah, that's right. Get her, Nene. Yeah, that's right. Guess you won't be messing with me no more, will you? Uh-huh, that's right. You better get your nappy head out of here if I get my brother's BB gun on you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you better run. Yo, ho, you narrow booty cootie wedge. Yeah, Nene. All right. Nene, what are you doing? Nene, stop pulling my hair. Stop, Nene, what are you doing? I did not start it. Okay, I did, but she deserved it. Nene, whoa. Nene, don't go. Nene. Nene was pretty wise for her years, you know. She used to say to me, I'm here for you, Angie, but not if you use me just to fight your fights. So anyway, we went off to separate summer camps that summer. Hers was through her church, and mine was through the Jack and Jill Parks and Recreations. God, what a horrible nightmare that was. I don't even remember which mountains it was in. I think they blindfolded us on the bus on the way over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was just, all I know is it was hell on wheels, okay? I mean, they tell us ghost stories, okay, about the spirit of Bloody Mary lurking in the hills. Thank you, the very hills we're going to be sleeping under, you know, and how she lurked about in the dead of night with a knife stuck in her bleeding ear. Ah! What kid would not have nightmares? Tell me. And then, okay, as if that couldn't be topped, we go horseback riding, right? And there aren't enough horses for everybody. So guess who gets to ride with one of the camp supervisors? The one we all affectionately dubbed Miss Gulch. Come on over here, my pretty. You can ride with me. And your little dog, too. Ah! I was becoming the junior diva of angst. All I wanted was Nene. Nene, come back to me, Nene. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I mean, it was as if lightning struck. It was as if a cloud had suddenly been lifted off of my horrible gloom. This wonderfully strange thing happened. For the very first time in my life, I was finally making the acquaintance of arts and crafts. And it was, we made our own dolls, okay? I mean, we made our own dolls. I mean, man, Mattel had nothing on us. We were with little, like cotton and gauze and little, gingham fabrics and little felt cutouts for the eyes and the noses and the mouths and yarn for hair. And I won 3rd place in the contest with mine. It was fabulous. And we learned Japanese calligraphy, and we made really beautiful, colorful origami sculptures, and we used to learn dances. Let's see, we learned Native American rain dances and the Maasai dance, from Kenya, and oh my God, you could not put me more center stage. It was perfect. And we used to like loom and bake clay pots, and we used to write poems and stories about all our adventures in the mountains and then act them out in plays. And we used to sing songs around the campfire. Let the midnight special, remember that one? Lead belly, shine light on me. Let the midnight, done later on and stayed around. This old land too long, boom, 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 summers. Oh my God, it was fabulous. That was it. I was never leaving. I called my parents. I said, don't come pick me up. Send the rest of my toys on. I'm staying. But then summer was over. And the reality of that one slapped me in the face. And I was back on that bus with that blindfold. And it was back to Compton and Ralph Waldo Emerson Elementary School and Pearl Avenue. And oh my God, Nene. Oh, I did miss Nene, that's true. Oh my God, I could not wait. I could not wait to share all this great stuff with Nene. Now, Nene came from a very religious family, okay? Her father was a holiness minister. Ow. And my mother is a smoker, okay? So now I'm sure you can imagine Nene's father was fairly ambivalent about my family's status with God's right side, you know. He used to try and get Nene to take me to church with them to, as he put it, and I quote, save me from my own kind. I mean, we were church-going folks ourselves. Give me a break. But Mr. Benjamin was convinced that we were on our way to the depths of hell because we owned a television set and because we listened to music. All music was sinful, according to Mr. Benjamin, that did not celebrate the glory of God specifically. Dancing was a sin, remember? Salome, the little tart, remember? And so, when I came back with all this great stuff that I wanted to share with Nene, and I said, Nene, let's put on a play, Mr. Benjamin said no. But we were shrewd. Okay. We prayed for patience, because you know kids don't have that, and we waited until Christmas, right? And then we said, in our very sweetest voice, we'd like to put on a play celebrating the birth of the baby Jesus. That was it. That's all it took. It worked. It worked. Okay, sure, kids. We put it on, okay, in my mother the smoker's living room, all right? I directed, of course. And let me see. My brother Mike played Joseph, and my cousin Arlene, she played Mary, and Nene played the angel/narrator, and I even put myself in a cameo role, thereby establishing a tradition that has now gone on through the ages. Wait, you don't give me the cookies on the snooze. I told you to give the cookies, just cooperate. Just put your stuff on, okay? Mom's gonna take our picture now. We just cooperate. You're supposed to get no. You're supposed to have the other sheet. That's the girl sheet. That's the sheet. Why don't you guys? Nobody's cooperating. You guys, shut up! Come on, you guys act right. Come on, Mom. They won't act.
We better get cookies. We better get cookies.
All right now, kids. Get into your places.
See, you got me in trouble now. Come on,
Angela.
What?
Stop whining.
I'm not whining. Come on, and get in place, okay? We're taking the picture, okay? Wait a minute. Where's Jesus? Get up! We forgot Jesus. We don't have him. Wait, I found him. Okay, pick him up. Come on, hurry. Mom, okay, we're almost ready, Mom. Wait. Here, come on. Act right.
What?
Okay, don't you hurt me. Don't you hurt my doll. Okay. Okay, ready? Everybody smile. We're ready, Mom! Thank you. Okay, get up.
We just better get some cookies out of this.
Oh, yeah, get some cookies. Just get out of here.
We're supposed to get cookies?
Here, take these with you, okay? We'll see you at curtain, okay? Okay. It was the photograph for our program cover. We were thoroughly happening, thank you. I mean, we even served refreshments. Mother's Pride orange soda from Carlin's liquor store, and peanut butter cookies, you know, the kind with the fork squares, that me and Nene made in cooking class, okay? It was fabulous. It was all I ever wanted to do for the rest of my life. It was such a magical experience for me, you know? I mean, I just didn't have any more room in my head for pretend. For being married to Michael Jackson and having pretend parades down the street, you know? I wasn't interested in those things anymore. But Nene still was. I mean, it's not like I had left far beyond her in the maturity department or anything. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, she had wonderful discoveries too that she had found on her retreat that she wanted to share with me that just sort of skipped my interest. It was the first signs of our growing apart. I mean, even today, and he has a family now, children, you know. She has a good job. Her husband's got a good job, you know. Her children are growing up with stability. I mean, her values are there. And here I am, just this unbridled thing, still trying to put on plays. We saw each other once, a few years back. Nene was just the way I remembered her, so full of quiet grace and dignity, and And I'm just this hyper thing, and oh girl this, and oh child this, and oh my God, gotta run. Got that agent's interview at 2 o'clock, and I'm just all over the place, and you know, and I don't know what was going on with me, you know. I mean, I didn't want to have to bring up too many more memories, you know. I mean, we live in 2 completely different worlds now, and so we're having coffee. When coffee's done, she's going back to her world, and I'm going back to mine, and I guess I just didn't want to have to miss her all over again, you know. So I'm just, oh girlfriend this, and oh girlfriend that, and at one point Nene just goes, Angie. And I stopped, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and she took a deep breath, hoping I'd do the same. She always had the most remarkable way of just calming me down and bringing me back to earth. And she took me by the hand, held it tight, and she said, leaving, but you just got here. Stay, have a drink, friend. Let's talk of old times, cold nights, and Turkish coffee, long games of Scrabble. You always cheated, rainy days, they frighten me. Remember, you'd say to me, don't get wet. You'll melt. Most days I do fine, but then something reminds me of the times we shared, and I miss you. Me, you, we were quite the pair. You always wanted to learn to fly. Me, I think I'll ride my bike. You never cared much for my ballet friends. You were the carnival type. Cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha. Well, that's me, that's you. But oh, were we something together? So long. You've got to soar high. I need to stay here and guard the soil. Take care. Leave me that picture. It's all I'll have left of our adventure.